Well, I'm not. I just want to get that right up at the very top of this. But the thing of it is, I really do have a very soft spot for this faith, even if it doesn't happen to be my own. You see, it embraces a system of values that leads its practitioners to a more or less a conservative, very pro-family values kind of an orientation. And this, as you might expect, sets it up as a very convenient and easy target for the ongoing stream of attacks that are always coming from the left, liberals, atheists, and the like. But then again, that's kind of a given. I mean, you could already see that coming anyway. What you may not expect, and what may come to you as a surprise, is the way it so frequently comes under attack from the right. Attacks over what I can only guess would amount to it somehow not being Christian enough for their liking. Boy, can I sympathize with you on that one. Hey, LDSers, I think you should consider making me an honorary Mormon just on that alone. Well, that and the fact that I also really like to eat a lot. More about that later. This is a faith that also reveres some very special places in this country that have also touched me on a very deep level. Salt Lake, for example, is an absolutely gorgeous city. And I've also spent time in other places like the Grand Canyon, Bryce, Zion, and other points west, and I am here to tell you that there is something about that part of the country that really does allow for you to access a higher level of consciousness. Some people might call it spirituality. Okay, fine. But all of this would mean nothing if not for the Mormon people themselves. You see, I was involved for several years as a child in the Boy Scouts, and I have since also served as an adult leader. And Scouting is the official youth program of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, and that's put me in contact with some Mormons on a very personal level. And I'm here to tell you that to a person, every last one of them that I have ever known, I have found to be a sweet, wonderful, caring person that I would be, and in fact have been proud to call a friend. So why do I bring all this up? Well, quite simply because of the fact that one of this year's candidates for President of the United States is also a very outspoken Mormon. And some of my friends have suggested to me that this stands to be a deal breaker with the American people. But that's not the way I see it. You see, if there's one thing I've observed about this country is that we have a very wide margin of tolerance for all kinds of different religious persuasions. I'll tell you what I think really lies at the core of this. I think they just can't stand it that he is doing so well in the polls right now, even though he's not, as they would put it, a true conservative. And to that, all I can say to you is, I hope you'll tune in to my next blog. It's going to be called Hey Tea Party, I'm Sorry. I'll look forward to seeing everybody then. Until then, Steve out.